Today we are going to talk about yet one more thing you can do with your ribbon printer. Hi, I'm Sue and you are watching Ribbon Print Tales. This is the place to be to learn everything you need to know to use your ribbon printer easily, confidently, and profitably. And today we are going to talk about grand opening ribbons. Huge opportunity for you if you have a ribbon printer. We're going to show you everything you need to know to be able to make grand opening ribbons. And if you stay until the very end of this video, I'm going to talk specifically about a very unique approach that can automatically and continually bring you in this type of business.
Grand opening ribbon cuttings. Possibly something that you've never considered using your ribbon printer for in the past. But I think after you watch this, you might just change your mind. Why would you use your ribbon printer and do grand open ribbon cuttings? Well, first off, it adds another service to your ribbon printing offerings. It allows you to offer something unique that your competitors don't have, so it's a point of differentiation for your business. It allows you to be highly visible, particularly to new businesses. Think about it, they're just now coming into your community and they need all different types of services, possibly even custom printed ribbon to brand their business. Production time is minimal and it's a brand new profit source. Today we're going to cover the measurements, design, production, and pricing. As we talk about measurement guidelines, the first thing to consider is the overall length of the ribbon, which is going to be 7 feet. That's divided into 3 different sections. The first is 2 feet of blank ribbon. In other words, there's not any print on there at all. The center is where you're going to focus the image. That will be 3 feet. And then another blank space of 2 feet of ribbon. So it's going to look something like this. The reason you do that is you want to concentrate the message in the center with the sides blank for display and then also for photography. If you have any media there, newspapers or any type of video, they're going to be focusing on the center where the scissor is cutting the ribbon. They're not going to be focusing on the words on the side. And here you see a couple of other images similar in different scenarios. The message is very visible right in the middle, but if it were to go all the way to the ends, it would be covered up by people's hands and just stretching the ribbon, etc. Now let's go on to some design guidelines. Here you can see on the bottom, I just have the printed portion of this grand opening ribbon showing. And you can see here that the elements are very large. We have the Highland Park Chamber of Commerce logo on both sides, and then the actual company logo in the middle. You want to make sure to customize with logos because that really personalizes the ribbon. We've had many people in our community actually take these ribbons, we cut them with a wooden scissor. You might have seen that in the prior slide. But then they keep them and they hang them up in their new stores after the ribbon cutting. You can also customize with the date of the ribbon opening and also use the appropriate colors, both in ribbon and print. Our Highland Park colors are blue and white, so we've kept that for the ribbon. But you could have also customized this. Let's say that Holcomb Family Chiropractic colors were red and black. I could just have easily have used those colors for the ribbon. With regard to the production guidelines, what you first do is pull 2 feet of blank material. The second thing you do is you print out your design, so the 3 feet of ribbon design that you've made. And then you pull out the final 2 feet of blank material. Finish the ends as desired. Finally, the pricing guidelines. We're going to talk about prices using the Ribbon Print Company foils and also our Pretty Print ribbon. The cost to print a 7-foot ribbon at 4 inches in width is somewhere between $1.75 and $2.52. The variable being the color of foil that you're using, whether you're going from black or using a certain color, or the high end, of course, are the metallic foils. And I would sell that anywhere between $12.99 on the low end and $18.99 on the high end. The other thing to consider on top of these prices is charging a setup fee. Then you have their logo that can be used for all other business building projects. And subsequent jobs, of course, wouldn't require a setup fee since you already have their logo. But I have found that that's the most time-consuming part of this, making sure that you get a file that's appropriate for the size for a 4-inch ribbon and also of a good quality. So that does take sometimes a little bit of back and forth, which is what justifies the setup cost. So there you have it. Be the source for grand opening ribbons and reap the rewards. You get so much visibility and it will lead you to additional business. That you can be sure of.
So there you have it. Everything you need to know to be able to integrate grand opening ribbons into your business. And I promised you at the top of this video that I'd talk to you about an opportunity to be able to have continual business coming in from grand opening ribbons. I thought I'd share with you what I've done with my local Chamber of Commerce. Now, to be totally upfront, I'm not doing it anymore because our focus is to totally work with all of you, our customers, and making sure we're servicing you and allowing you to print ribbon. But now we have another local ribbon printer here handling this service. What I did is I set up with my local Chamber of Commerce a program that integrated in with a program they already have for doing grand openings. They offer all of their chamber members a grand opening package. So they'll coordinate with the city and have the mayor there and have press there and have guidelines of how to run a successful grand opening. And one of the offerings within that package is the opportunity to do custom printed ribbon. If someone decides they want to do that, then they just call me up, and all I really need is a logo because I have a standard format already set up. We drop in the logo and we custom print the ribbon, and we bring it with with all of our chamber stuff to the grand opening for them. We charge them $14.99, and I would estimate, based on the costs that you already saw within this video, and then approximately the time it took me to go back and forth with the logo, I was making somewhere between $8 and $10 per ribbon. Why don't you see what your chamber's doing in terms of grand openings, and maybe you can set up a program just like that. Take care, everybody. Happy printing, and have a great day. Bye-bye.